A dozen games are on the MLB DFS main slate on Friday, April 12, with Dodgers vs. Brewers, Astros vs. Mariners and Braves vs. Mets headlining the MLB schedule. Those games might get the most attention, but they're all important from an MLB DFS standpoint as daily fantasy players study the matchups and look for value picks up and down their lineups. Whether you're entering an MLB DFS tournament or cash game for the first time, or going for big payouts in tournaments such as the $150,000 MLB Giant Grand Slam on FanDuel or the MLB $333,000 Mega 8s on DraftKings, first be sure to check in with Mike McClure. He's a professional DFS player with almost $2 million in career winnings, and his top MLB DFS picks, lineups and advice can help you cash in on Friday. When it comes to MLB, McClure is at his best. Recognized in the book Fantasy Football and Baseball for Smart People, How to Turn Your Hobby into a Fortune. As a top MLB DFS player, McClure rolled through the 2018 season, producing multiple lineups that cashed in huge. On Thursday, McClure recommended Diamondbacks third baseman Eduardo Escobar at just $2,700 on FanDuel. The result? He hit a 3-run homer that helped return a whopping 31.7 points and almost 12x value. Anybody who had him in their lineup was well on their way to a huge day. One of the top MLB DFS picks for Friday that McClure recommends is Red Sox outfielder Mookie Betts at $4,800 on FanDuel and $5,400 on DraftKings. The 2018 MVP hasn't put up the same eye-popping numbers thus far in 2019, but he's still producing with 3 home runs and 7 RBIs on the season. He's also 5th in the American League in runs scored with 12 on the season. He'll benefit from what should be a high-scoring game against the Orioles this evening that has an over-under for expected total runs set at 10. Baltimore righty David Hess has been strong thus far in 2019, but struggled with a 4.88 ERA last season. And Baltimore's staff collectively has a 6.50 ERA this season, so there should be plenty of opportunities for Betts to tee off on Friday evening. Part of McClure's optimal MLB DFS strategy for Friday includes targeting Athletics outfielder Mark Canha, $2,600 on FanDuel, $4,200 on DraftKings, who gets an extremely favorable matchup against Rangers starter Drew Smyly, 7.11 ERA, at hitter-friendly Globe Life Park in Arlington. He's an absolute steal at this price point. McClure is also targeting a player capable of putting up massive numbers who has a dream matchup on Friday. The stars are aligning for him to put up big numbers on both sites. The pick could be the difference between cashing in big or going home with nothing. So what are the optimal MLB DFS lineups for Friday? Visit Sportsline right now to see DFS millionaire Mike McClure's complete optimal tournament lineups for FanDuel and DraftKings, and cash in big on MLB DFS.